Now that you have seen how important the follow-up is, it is time to talk about the follow-up itself. Most sales professionals find themselves wondering what to say, what to send, or if they should ask for another meeting with their prospects. Should they even start discounting their prices? This is especially true when your prospect stops replying to you. No email reply, no text message, not even picking up the phone when you call them. The most frustrating part in the process is that they have not officially turned down your offer. They have just become non-responsive, letting you wonder if it's still worth following up. Most sales professionals I've met believe that they should only follow up for the black and white decision of buying or not buying. In my opinion, this is one of the main reasons why prospects become non-responsive. Because maybe they are not yet thinking of buying. Actually, there are 5 stages in the decision-making process after your first meeting. These 5 stages are on your screen, and they create a sort of funnel. Let me briefly introduce these 5 steps. They will be discussed in details in the next video. The first stage is called the awareness stage. Here, your prospect is still trying to understand what you are selling. Depending on how complex is your product or services, this stage might be quite long. The second stage is called the evaluation stage. After your prospect understands exactly what you are offering, they try to understand if your offering could be useful to them or their company. After the evaluation stage, your prospect moves to the decision-making stage. Now he or she understands what you are selling and also has checked that the solution you are offering could be useful for them in the future. Your prospect is now thinking and wondering if he or she is ready to buy. When your prospects buy from you, they go to the use stage. This is where actually they are using your products and services. We will see later on in this course that a lot of sales professionals underestimate the importance of this stage. And finally, we have our last stage in our funnel, the advocacy stage. When your prospects are satisfied with your products and services, they move to this stage. Basically, they are ready to buy again from you or even promote your products and services to others. So before even starting thinking about how to follow up with your prospects, you must understand what stage your prospects are at. Are they still trying to understand your offer, or are they ready to make a decision? If you are trying to push for a decision while they are still looking for additional information about your solutions, you will not be successful. Equally, if your prospects are ready to buy and you are still flooding them with additional information, you may well find them frustrated at your messages. You have to manage your prospects' expectations and experience. You must help them to go down that funnel. If they are in the evaluation stage, help them to understand how you can implement your solution and how easy it will be. If they're ready to make a decision, help them to make it by maybe reminding them of the key benefits that you will get by checking that none of your terms or conditions are slowing down their decision. Before we move on to the next video, I would like to share a few tips to strengthen your follow-up techniques. Before your very first follow-up, you should understand what is your prospect's preferred follow-up channel. Some prospects may ask you to follow up through phone calls, others through emails. You should follow their preferred channel to increase your chances of success. If a prospect has mentioned that you should send them emails rather than calling them, calling will be your last option for that. If you are in doubt, just ask them directly and maybe also ask them something along the lines of, if I'm not able to reach you by email, for example, should I call you directly? This will help you to build your follow-up strategy. Another tip to help you following up: agree, a date and time for you to contact them again. At the end of each conversation with your prospect, you should ask something like, "Let me contact you again next Tuesday at 10 a.m. Would that be okay, or would you prefer another day or time?" By scheduling your next contact with your prospects, you are preparing them to take action before your next follow-up. You are also committing them to expect your next phone call or email. If your prospects tell you that they will be the ones contacting you, make sure you suggest a date and time. Show that you are a professional and also that they may not be your only prospects. Following up is about being persistent, not pushy. I know that there is a fine line between these, but you have to avoid making your prospects feeling that you are forcing them to buy from you. We are still following the doctor's approach. Doctors are persistent because they want the best for you, not because they want you to buy again from them. And finally, even after closing the deal, keep nurturing your relationship with them. Selling is not only about hunting new clients, but also about farming existing ones. And one important thing that is often overlooked: keep nurturing your relationship with the prospect even if they did not buy from you. If they do not buy from you today, it does not mean that they will not buy tomorrow. You have made a lot of effort to come that far. Don't burn your bridges yet with them. You are ready now for your follow-up strategy. In the next video, I will share with you some techniques to use in each different stages of this process.